Free agency is pretty much over at this point, but there are still a couple players that haven't been signed yet. Here's where I think they should sign and the reasons why. The first person that I want to go over is Chris Paul. And he's in a tricky situation where he doesn't know if he should try to contend for a championship in his last season, or should he go back to an old team that loves and respects him and will give him one of the best farewell tours ever. In my opinion, I think he has to contend for a championship one last time. Just once. I know he wants his farewell tour, and usually it comes with being on a losing team or, doing this, but he has such a great opportunity to win a championship this season that it sounds like a no-brainer. I think he should go to the Rockets. And I've been saying this since free agency started. They need a playmaker. And he's already been on the Rockets once before. He has KD on that team. He has young guys that he can mentor in Jabari Smith Jr. and Amen Thompson. He has Alperen Sengun to run his pick and rolls with. It's a great team. And he would fit perfectly. But if he wants to go on his farewell tour instead, where does he go? Does he go to the Clippers? They're going to be looking to contend, and I'm pretty sure don't want to waste their time on, organizing a farewell tour for Chris Paul. Does he go to the Pelicans? They're not going to be winning anything, but it seemed like so long ago that you were in New Orleans that it doesn't make any sense. Do you go to OKC? They're going to try to go back-to-back, so there's no farewell tour there. Do you go to Phoenix? I'm pretty sure if you pair Chris Paul and Devin Booker back together, they're going to try to win. So, now that I'm thinking about it, no matter where Chris Paul goes, they're going to try to win. Whether it's a past team, whether it's the current team that he was on last season, whether it's the Rockets, it doesn't matter. Hopefully, whatever team he goes to does right by him. Whether it's a past team or a new team that he'll go to. After a 20-year career, he's one of the greatest point guards of all time. He's such a staple in this game and such a great basketball mind. He does so many good things for the sport, and he deserves every single bit that is going to come to him this season. So, thank you, Chris Paul. Now, for the next guy, it seems like a no-brainer, and I don't know why it hasn't happened yet. Al Horford is coming from a great Boston Celtics team that is now rebuilding. You're 37 or 38 years old. If you're not playing to win, then what are you still playing for? And I think there's only one option. I wanted to say the Lakers, but it just doesn't work having Al Horford on that team when their centers are rim-running guys who play much of their defense inside the paint and are not three-point shooters. The only other option is the Warriors, and it's a great fit. This is your win now mode for Golden State. You have Steph Curry, you have Jimmy Butler, you have Draymond Green. This is I think your last year to contend. And Draymond Green cannot play your five. You just lost Kevin Looney to the Pelicans. This is your shot to get a stretch five center that can play defense, can play meaningful minutes, is playoff experience, is off the charts from his championship in Boston and his playoff wars with LeBron in Atlanta. Al Horford is perfect for the Warriors, and I don't know why it hasn't happened yet. I can only assume one thing on why it hasn't happened, and it's from this free agent right here. Jonathon Kuminga got screwed. Just for him going into the free agency market this year, screwed him entirely. He turned down a $30 million contract extension from the Warriors in hopes of thinking that other teams would pay more, which they would if they had the cap space. The only team with even a little bit of cap space this offseason is the Brooklyn Nets. And I don't think they're going to be wanting to spend over $30 million for Jonathon Kuminga. So, what do you do in his situation? What I think he should do, if he's really confident in his ability, and I think his ability is off the charts, I think he's a great player, I think he should agree to a 1-year deal with some team. I know it sounds stupid because you're a young guy in the league. You never know what's going to happen during that 1 year. You don't know if you're going to get injured. You don't know if you're going to get benched. You don't know if you're going to not play well. You don't know what's going to happen. So you want to secure a lot of money for a lot of years in your free agency. But if you're willing to turn down $30 million a year from the Warriors, you have to be confident in your ability. And Jonathon Kuminga is. I think you sign a 1-year deal with any rebuilding team that the Warriors are going to match any offer he gets. But if he gets a 4-year deal and agrees to that, then he has to stay with the Warriors for an extra 4 years, which I don't know their relationship at this point. It seems a little off, but if you sign a 1-year deal, or if you agree to a 1-year deal with another team and the Warriors match it, then you have 1 year with the Warriors. And then you go into unrestricted free agency. Every team is going to have cap space next offseason because everybody's a free agent. And then you get your money. It's a risk for Kuminga. It's a huge risk. But if I'm him, I'm taking that risk. Lastly, we got Russell Westbrook in free agency. And I was thinking about it. I don't know where he's going to go. Does he try to contend? He's 36, turning 37. 17 years in the league. Does he want to go 1 more year to try to get a championship? Does he want to go back to his hometown? Go back to California? Or does he want to go back to the team that started it all, which is where I think he should go? The OKC Thunder is the perfect situation for Westbrook. They love him over there. And he won't have to play meaningful minutes. He can sign for the mid-level exception. And you're going to the best team in the league. And the fans love you. You are beloved in the city of Oklahoma. This team is not going to ask much from Westbrook. They already have one of the best young stars in the league in SGA. They have 2 of the best young players in the league in Chet Holmgren and Jalen Williams. They've already proven they can win a championship. This, although it should not be his last season, this should be his farewell tour. You sign with Oklahoma, you get you a cool $5 million or whatever the mid-level exception is. You have fun in Oklahoma City where you're from and where the fans love you, and you play your heart out, and hopefully it comes with a championship, which it might. So you have the best of both worlds in this situation. I don't know what would stop this. He could go back to Denver, which has a great shot at winning the title at this point. But the fit just seemed off in Denver. You could go to Houston, but KD is there, and I don't know if... They said they're on good terms, but who knows? You could go back to LA, but do the Clippers want you back? I don't think so. Do the Lakers want you back? I don't think so. Are you going to go back to Washington? I don't think so. OKC is Westbrook's move. And it's a no-brainer. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. All that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.